I'm taking my mask off because I had COVID.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Yes. Something nice Audrey has done for me.
Audrey makes sure I read the whole spec for comp sci and it boosts my grade. Very excited. What is that?
So I'm sure she's really nice, but nothing really comes to mind personally for me.
We'll be having a lovely conversation, but it'd be late at night, and so sometimes Audrey will be like, I gotta go to bed. I'm like, sure, I got you. And so she comes up, and I'll still be talking, but she'll give me a gentle little pull on my sweatshirt, and I'll and you know what? It's okay because because it reminds me that I have to stop talking. Less talking, more working.
She knew I was going to be late on my chemistry assignment, my master in chem as usual. And so she called me at the SEC while my phone was dying, and she hacked into my account from her computer and was helping me, and I was like closer and closer towards the end, not finishing. And finally I got back onto my own computer and I realized she had been putting in answers for me on the master in chem. So that.
She's always there for me if I need her to talk, which is very appreciated.
Well, when she was in Chicago, she drunkenly Snapchatted me that she missed me. It really means that she misses me because drunk snaps are sober thoughts.
Just kidding. Audrey adopted me, which is the most selfless thing I could think of, and it was so kind and thoughtful of her, and I am forever indebted to Audrey for that, and so thankful that she would do that for someone.
I mean, come on, she loves me, and everyone knows it, from our floor. She always looks for me. She always messages me, come to the common room and stuff. Okay, I want to be with her sometimes too, but not that much. I think she should know a bit. I thought she understood it, but no.
Audrey and I have a love-hate relationship, and no matter how much affection I show towards her, she is always mad at me. For example, Audrey, when I'm like, hey, how are you doing? And then you're like, I'm good. How was your day? Did you just sleep all day? And then you just come at me with so much aggressive energy. But I feel like it works for us because I know that's how you tell me that you're obsessed with me and you love me.
I had no time to think this through. Probably an ostrich because everyone wants to hang around it at the zoo. There's always that one annoying kid that keeps trying to poke at it and annoy it. I think we have someone like that around us.
Come on, she loves me.
And they're fun and lovable, but also you're always worried that they're going to be angry. I think Audrey would be a camel because camels are friendly to an extent and they serve a functional purpose, but they will also spit very, very far and they tend to be aggressive and very grumpy. So I think it's a good comparison. I feel like she's kind of like a cat person.
Yeah, she's definitely a cat.
Oh really?
I feel like she's
Nonchalant.
Yeah, she's nonchalant and very But then once you get to know her, it's she's sweet.
I think Audrey would be a perfect sea turtle. One of those old sea turtles, really big ones. I don't know. I think it fits perfectly, yes.
I think the weirdest thing that Audrey does is take a 5-minute shower every day at 8:30 and calls it her relaxation time.
The weirdest thing she does is use Tinder like it's Temple Run.
One of the weirdest things that Audrey has ever said is she was trying to come up with the phrase cold calling and really confidently said dry calling. So no, it's not dry calling, but it was a good effort.
She accused us of putting balloons in her room. That was definitely our list.
Outrageous.
We caught her in the act.
I love Audrey so much. I would never, we would never do that.
My favorite memory of Audrey is actually not with Audrey, but I was in the elevator with her ex-roommate, Tessie's mom, and she mistook me for Audrey because I was Asian.
That's so fucking racist.
And there's really no one I'd rather be mistaken for than Audrey.
So my favorite memory with Audrey is probably when I met her. We were playing Cards Against Humanity in the common room, and I just had like the worst cards ever. Like, it was just really funny. And so we were laughing a lot about it. And by the end of the night, we did not know each other's names, and we didn't know each other from then on, but figured it out somewhere along the way. And so that was just really funny and a really good memory.
My favorite thing to do with Audrey is get high and crochet. So much fun. My favorite thing to do with Audrey is to hang out with her after she has drank some of the Boda Box and bother her during comp sci.
My favorite thing to do with Audrey is on Saturday evening sit and not feel really bad about knowing nothing about Cactu, because she's also there and she also doesn't know anything about Cactu, so we can suffer and do our homework together. Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do with Audrey would probably be going to the fire escape, like all three of us together. We just bring blankets and like, I want to bring a hot drink at some point, but we would just sit on the fire escape and just talk, and it would be a nice way to like de-stress and everything.
Edamame, because last semester I was flamed for eating edamame pods by Audrey, and I will never forgive it.
There's this really beautiful French phrase. It's called un visage de pute, and it roughly translates to like this like beautiful person, and that's what I think about when I think of Audrey, a beautiful person.
The first word that comes to mind when I think of Audrey has most definitely got to be brave. Because first of all, first semester of school, she was brave enough to speak up about her roommate problems. When she had her little incident in the bathroom, she was brave enough to go mop that up by herself. And most of all, she's brave because every day she got the audacity to keep trying me. Every single day my patience gets thinner!
Probably laughter, even though everyone jokes about her being so mean and angry. I'm always seeing her laughing, and she always brightens my day.
Probably selflessness, like, especially with her friends. Like, I know she's always, like, there for everyone. Like, I remember, like, she would be there to help with, like, homework or something if any of us were, like, struggling with chemistry or anything like that. And also just general things, like, when I came to Tufts again for second semester, she would text me and be like, did you get off your flight? Like, are you here? And, like, are you almost here or anything like that? And it was just really nice that she, like, cared. Oh.
I don't know.
Yangers Bangers has no bangers. Like, Audrey, I'm begging you, like,
Please get some help.
It's very depressing. I'm concerned for you.
I am not in a position to give this advice, but I definitely would say that she should see someone about this music taste. Like, it's concerning to say the least.
I'm personally a big fan of it, but it is very sad, and I hope that Audrey's okay.
It's the exact same as yours. So, are you okay?
It's very sad, and I hope that Audrey's okay.
I actually will be, because the commute is super short for me, and I think it'd be really convenient for me to work there. I think it'd be a great work environment for me, and I would really thrive, so I'm excited.
Actually, Yang's General Store is getting an upgrade in just a few months because I'm moving in. No offense to Evie, but I think that I can bring a lot to Yang's General Store that no one's ever seen before.
So I currently go there on a line of credit. I'm pretty indebted to the store, so at some point I'm gonna have to start working off my loans. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
I think that the experience at Whole Foods, Tess and I definitely should be a shoo-in. But yeah, let me know when the applications are out.
First of all, I work there, and I don't ask this question again, because no one should work at Yang's General Store. Underpaid, overworked. I'm the only staff. I stock all the shelves. I don't get any of the food. What am I supposed to do? Don't apply. No.
She gave me stale Pringles once. That was fun.
My favorite item at Yang's General Store are the gummy bears, and I think I've eaten at least 5 bags of them.
My favorite item that I steal from Audrey's General Store would be the trolley peach rings, I think. That's my favorite.
I, in particular, am a fan of the Flaming Hot Cheetos and the sour cream Pringles, which are never in stock, by the way. So whoever's working on that needs to, get on it a little more.
Underpaid. Overworked.
But my favorite item is actually on the secret menu.
How do I not know about this?
Don't tell anyone.
Oh my god.
It's Audrey.
I love Audrey so much for the general store, and she always she keeps it stocked with Cheez-Its and hot Cheetos for me. And whenever I text her like winky face, she'll be like, "Do you want snacks?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Wait, I need to think about this. This should be emotional, right?
I love Audrey's laugh. It's so infectious. Anytime Audrey is laughing at something, everyone around her is too. It's just the best feeling in the world, and I love laughing with her.
I love that Audrey acts like my mom.
Audrey's just like a very nice person, and she just like, I don't know, it seems like anytime anyone on the floor needs anything or is struggling in some way, like Audrey's always the first person to go and offer help. And she just cares a lot, even though she pretends like she doesn't. She like loves everyone so much, and she's just very kind.
She's really calm and chill, and she's like really comfortable to be with.
My favorite thing about Audrey is all the different sides to her personality. So you have the mom, who is always watching out for people and making sure that I brush my teeth even when I'm not feeling well. Then you have the enabler, who is always pushing people to take more shots and do crazy things. And then you have the grandpa, who is, finding some innovative ways to continue her crocheting on the go. So, you got a little bit of everything, and it's great.
What I love about Audrey is that since we're the same major, I know that she'll always be there to help me with all my classes, and I hope that she knows that I'll try to help her the same way that she helps me.
My favorite thing about Audrey is that she's actually just one of the genuinely kindest people, and she cares about people way more than she acts like she does. And she's just genuinely super thoughtful.
So true. I'm struggling to think of something because she is profoundly unlovable, but I would agree with what Mary said, and also she has a very fat ass.
I like that. She seems a bit emotionless, but in the end, in her heart, she's so cute and lovely. And she's so angry, but actually she's so soft. And I like that she tries to be violent against me, but sometimes she stops because she thinks it's too much. For example, she didn't squeeze my arm when I was vaccinated because she felt like it might hurt. That was so emotional of her. Yeah.
What I love about Audrey is that she's just taught me in being here, so distinctly what it means to be, a loyal friend. I've talked to my home friends about this because I didn't realize how loyal people were when I got to college, and Audrey is just the epitome of that. She's kind of modeled how I want to be for other people in that way. So love you, Audrey.
TBH, Aubrey, I don't know you that well, but I see you around Hodge and you seem chill. Rate VMS for sure.
Happy birthday, Audrey! Happy birthday! Day 19.
Happy birthday, Audrey!
Happy birthday, Audrey. Love you.
Happy birthday, Ozgy. Happy birthday, Audrey. I love you.
Happy birthday,
Audrey!
Happy birthday, Audrey!
Happy birthday, Audrey! Woo!
Happy birthday, Audrey!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Audrey!
Happy birthday, Audrey. Love you.
Happy birthday, Audrey. We love you.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Like,
Because, you know, like drunk thoughts or sober words. Wait, so drunk. Can we redo this?
What do you love about Audrey?
Wrong question.
What questions do you want? Say like happy birthday, Audrey, something like that.
You racist? Korean. Wait. Okay.
Okay. Okay. What do you love about Audrey?
Wait, I'm gonna chew this.
Okay.
Zoom.
I really hope that you I really hope that you can hear that.
oh shit, wait. I think my Uber Eats person is calling me.